the Ambassador of Greece.
Thank you, Mr. President. At the outset, allow me to commend Panama for convening this timely and important meeting and to congratulate you, Your Excellency, President Mulino, for leading today's debate on maritime security, a cornerstone of the modern interconnected world and a matter of high priority for both our countries. I also thank Secretary General of IMO, Mr. Dominguez, Mr. Vasquez Morales, CEO of the Panama Canal Authority, and Secretary General of Interpol, Mr. Urquiza, for their insightful contributions. Mr. President, threats to maritime security are multiplying. In addition to traditional threats, piracy, maritime terrorism, proliferation of weapons of mass destruction, marine pollution, drug trafficking, and migrant smuggling, we now face emerging challenges such as hybrid threats and attacks on critical maritime infrastructure. These attacks violate freedom of navigation, disrupt global supply chains, jeopardize food and energy security, and endanger the lives of seafarers. As a global player in international shipping, Greece is particularly affected by maritime security threats. In the beginning of July, the bloody attacks on the Greek-owned commercial ships Magic Seas and Eternity Sea resulted in the death of 4 seafarers and the sinking of both ships, while at least 10 members of the crew are still being held hostage. Addressing these challenges requires robust international cooperation and the coordination of national, regional, and multilateral efforts. A secure maritime domain is essential not only for blue growth and energy security, but also for achieving the Sustainable Development Goals and upholding international law. In this respect, I wish to highlight 4 points. First, as reaffirmed during the open debate on maritime security convened by Greece in May, comprehensive strategies are essential to address maritime threats effectively. This includes reinforced coordination at all levels, international, regional, and national, with active partnerships involving the private sector. Such cooperation must strengthen the resilience of global supply chains and critical infrastructure, including pipelines and submarine cables. Given the significant threat posed by human trafficking and migrant smuggling, including in the Mediterranean, where massive migratory flows are detected, international cooperation must address migration challenges in full respect of international law. It should also target illicit maritime activities, unsafe shipping practices, and some substandard vessels that threaten both safety and the marine environment. Second, innovation is key. Emerging technologies, including artificial intelligence, can greatly enhance maritime security by improving monitoring, information sharing, and operational coordination, provided they are applied in full compliance with international law. Third, capacity building remains critical. Greece supports efforts by states and international organizations to strengthen law enforcement, promote safe and resilient ports, and address cybersecurity risks through the development of digital skills. Greece is actively engaged in the work of the IMO, contributing to the development of rules and standards and to improving capabilities to counter maritime security risks. The European Union, as a global security provider, is implementing its maritime security strategy through concrete actions. Greece participates in EU naval operations Atalanta in the northwest Indian Ocean, Aspides in the Red Sea, and Irini in the Mediterranean, all aimed at enhancing maritime security. Moreover, climate change and environmental degradation also carry serious security implications for the maritime domain, requiring urgent international attention. Finally, compliance with existing legal frameworks is paramount. The United Nations Convention on the Law of the Sea, UNCLOS, remains the cornerstone of international maritime governance. Its central and universal role was reaffirmed during our May debate, underscoring that UNCLOS provides the comprehensive framework for addressing both traditional and emerging threats. In conclusion, Mr. President, Greece supports a strengthened role for the United Nations in addressing maritime security challenges. We see a clear need for more structured, coordinated and sustained UN engagement to counter these threats effectively. Maritime security will remain a priority for my delegation during our term on the Security Council. We are committed to keeping it high on the Council's agenda and to working with all partners to prevent and respond to threats, thereby maintaining international peace and security. I thank you.
Muchas gracias.
I thank the Ambassador of Greece.